Welcome back, everybody. It's Bam, and we are going to play a little more Hearthstone. Now, as you might recall, we just hit level 20 and 3 stars with the Warlock deck, which unlocks our card backs. So I'm going to give this Warlock deck one more run, and then I want to switch it up a little bit. But, you know, when a deck's on a streak, I don't like to argue with it. I like to let it run its course. So let's do that. A hunter, level 20 hunter. So if we get another win, I believe we will actually bump up to level 19. And it's an immediate concede. I do not understand, but I'm not going to argue with that. So we get the bonus star for the win streak, and we get the victory and everything. Okay, sure. Hey, and there we go. Cool. Great start. So I need one more win with Shaman or Warlock. I don't have a Shaman deck, but you know what? Let's hold off on that for now. Why don't we... No. Okay. Let's play another quick match. Let's go back to Doo's Rogue deck. If you aren't familiar with that, you can see the video of us putting the deck together. It is around episode 7 or 8. Off the top of my head, and that's a great episode. Definitely check that out. Doo, who helped me put the deck together, is an extremely knowledgeable player, yeah, if you're interested in getting better at Hearthstone, that episode is a goldmine. So definitely check that out. And you're about to see just the amount of skill that goes into his deck and how well it actually plays. So let's go. I'm going to drop all of those. None of them are really cheap enough to play early, and that is what your opening hand is. Unfortunately, none of that really helps me either, which is a bit weird for a tempo deck. But yeah, nothing to play turn 1. So we'll just move right along. Well met. Well met to you too, sir. Well met. Which one is greetings? There we go. Can't even find the button. How embarrassing. I'll hit him with our weapon. Still haven't drawn anything great. I mean, once we get into turn 4 and 5, we've got Chillwind Yeti and Azure Drake. 2 awesome cards to drop onto the table, especially with a backstab sitting in our hand. But of course, that all depends on him not having anything particularly worthwhile either. Pardon me. So, certainly no reason to deadly poison or to eviscerate for that matter. I think what I might do is attack and resummon my weapons. Certainly not going to waste the backstab or the eviscerate on the, what are they called? These little paladin dudes. Silverhand Recruit. Really wouldn't seem worthwhile. Wolf Rider. That's a little bit more interesting. So, okay. We can loot Hoarder. I mean, we could Chillwind Yeti. Problem with Chillwind Yeti is he has no reason to attack it. I kind of want the card. I could loot Hoarder and then eviscerate him and then kill the Wolf Rider with my hero. It's not awful. I don't love taking the damage on the hero, but in fact, let's save that eviscerate. Let's not get too hasty. Deal 2 damage to an undamaged minion. Let's do that though. Kind of like that Wolf Rider. I don't like the way he's looking at me. Eviscerate. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it now. I feel like I'm definitely going to regret that choice, to be honest. With removal, I feel like every time I use it for direct damage, I regret it later on. The problem is in Hearthstone, there's this impetus to always play what you've got. Because that's almost always the right choice. Almost always. You may not get a chance to play it later, or it may not have the same effect later. So, yeah, generally speaking, you want to play it if you got it. That said, removal is kind of a different beast. But who knows? Who knows? We will find out. Quite soon whether or not that was the right choice. So I think with him having 4 attack up, I don't really want to drop the Azure Drake because I do like the spell damage. I'd like to have that around. I I could drop the Yeti somewhat safely, and it means I can drop the Dark Iron Dwarf on it next turn, and also play the Argent Squire. So let's do that. Chill in Yeti and Argent Squire. And we will... Tell you what, let's knock this guy out. He's bothering me. Okay. I don't really want to burn the Blade Flurry on the rogue weapon, so hopefully we'll pull another weapon soon as well, because we do have a Deadly Poison also. So that can lead to a massive chunk of burst damage. You know, compared to last episode, this game is going long. Last episode, if you haven't checked it out, we had two, I think, 4-minute games in a row. It's one of the only times I've had the time to record like a double episode, so to speak. But it's pretty interesting when that happens. I think we just got quite lucky. But yeah, certainly worth checking out. Okay, Petitions Blade, perfect. So we ask for a weapon and we shall receive. So that Demolisher, I don't really have an easy way of taking it out. But I do want to play something before the Petitions Blade. I don't have anything that I can play though. So let's just Azure Drake. You know, his sword is gone, so he can't knock it out straight away. That's all I really care about. That said, I mean, this demo is going to cause me trouble. So we'll start whittling that a little bit. Okay, hits the hero. It sounds silly, but that's probably the best way it could go. I can kind of afford some hero damage at this point, but I really need to start getting some stronger board control. He's got a fair few cards as well, so he's probably got something, knowing Paladins in general, he's probably got something big ready to come out and play. This might give minion +3 attack. That's interesting. So he's going to take out the Azure Drake, I would presume. With that, that's what a smart man would do. He would lose a Demolisher, but I think that's an okay trade. Yeah, good work. And then he'll hit me for 4. No. No, baby, no. No. I mean, silly man. He can essentially leave that card out as long as he wants. There's no impetus on destroying that. That was silly. Let's Deadly Poison it. Get as much damage out of those 4 attacks as we can.
Here we go.
Boom. So having that sap in the bank is great. Blade Flurry as well. If he now starts to gain some serious board control, I've got a really quick way of knocking it out. I mean, doing 5 damage to every enemy minion is nothing to scoff at. So I like where that is. Fen Creeper. Okay, that's interesting. I think we're just going to have to sap that. There goes his sword. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to save that for a few turns. I really don't want to gift him. Oh, actually, okay, well, let's sap this first. Yeah, let's give him the crystal now. Who cares? Really? We'll be fine. Now let's start beating him down. He's got 1 attack left, so we're gonna... Yeah, next turn we will burn that Blade Flurry. We'll attack first, unless he plays that taunt again, in which case we'll probably burn it straight away so that we don't take the damage on the hero. Paladins. I don't totally understand why people take those healing cards in their deck. I mean, this might be a bit of ignorance on my part, but really, for me, it feels like you're just planning for failure. Yeah, I just don't get it. That's a nice play, but he's out of mana. He should have played the Questing Adventurer first, and the heal would have given it a buff as well. So that was pretty foolish. Okay, so we're going to attack the hero first, and then we're going to Blade Flurry to clear the board. Yeah, and then we might Petitions Blade as well.
Here we go.
Cool, we're in a good spot. Very good spot. We have Fatal on the board. And even if he kills that minion, we've probably got something else. Oh, pardon me. I am nursing a slight case of the sniffles. So to apologise for that. So at the moment we've got 6 damage on the board. We need more. And we just don't have it. Although, interesting. That makes it 7 damage on the board. That makes it 8 damage on the board. You're dead, buddy. There's no way out. I'm going to hit you with my weapon next turn. You have to play that Fen Creeper. It is still in your hand. He can kill my dwarf by sacrificing everything he's got on the board. And then with the Fen Creeper out, that actually would be a significant obstacle for me. I'm top decking now. He knows I probably don't have anything to get rid of it. That's the right choice there. Now, the real question is, he needs to kill that Dark Iron Dwarf. He absolutely has to do that, because if he doesn't, I can just break his taunt and kill him with my dagger. So, if he's a smart man. Interesting. Again, probably the right choice there. Yep. And then hit it with the golem. Okay, I suppose you can do that in between if you want to. Cool. Yep. That's a good turn by him. So, we'll have to use everything just to knock out that taunt. Unless we draw something handy. Yeah, not really. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we have to do it. He's slowing down now. I mean, he's on 2 health. He's probably got a heal or 2 left. But realistically, he's got to get me down significantly far for me not to be able to kill him next turn. And he needs protection. That's the other thing. He can kill that golem, but the replacement golem that it summons from the death rattle is going to be enough to kill him. A taunt. Yeah, that's exactly what he needs. As long as he can keep those taunts going, he's got a good chance at this. Because he should know that I don't have the damage to get through the taunt and to take him down. He should finish that golem with the Silverhand Recruit. Not sure what he's waiting for. There we go. Okay. 3. So I've got that damage with my hero and my newly reincarnated golem. Damaged golem. Deal 8 damage randomly split among enemy characters. Nice. Okay, this is going to come down to the wire. That is a good card for him to have drawn now. Deal 2 damage to an undamaged minion.
Here we go.
We're basically at that point where really just depends on what you're drawing. I just need anything that can do damage. He's pretty much in the same boat. I don't know how this is going to go. He just needs one lucky card. But so do I. Freeze a character. Ugh. Ugh. That's nice. That's, yeah, okay. So he's got me. I have to draw 2 damage. Which I did not. Well played. Not bad at all. It's a well-earned victory by him. I mean, he came back from a pretty significant deficit. That said, we were never really in control of this game. You know, for a tempo deck, we really didn't have that much tempo. We started off pretty slowly and just wasn't able to build that pace back up. So we lose a star, but there's no shame in that. I'm okay with that. Okay, cool. All right, well, that's it for now. Thank you again for watching. Check out the rest of the channel, and I will see you next time.